Hello and welcome back to Among the Sleep, where I'm already unnerved. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so, for those who didn't watch the last episode, we played through one full level at the playground, and then we almost finished another level. I believe it's officially referred, oh my god, it's right there, okay. Officially referred to by the game's level select. Oh god, he's coming this way. Gotta run. Okay, I think I'm safe for now. Sweet Jesus. Oh, no, I am not safe. I am very much not safe. Run. And crouch down here. Okay, did I buy myself enough time? I think I bought myself enough time. Okay, we're gonna have to cut this story short. Basically, last episode, we played... Oh my god, get up. This is a bad plan. I gotta crouch. I'm guessing it's right behind me. I just gotta keep moving. And not turn around. Don't turn around. Just move. And then do that. And then go. Yep, I knew it.
Oh, come on. I'm thirsty, said the rabbit. The rabbit cried.
Oh my god.
So much that her
Oh, that thing is horrifying.
ran at the well.
I've played this game before. And yet it still scares the shit out of me. I actually feel out of breath from that. Okay. Tell you what. Let's just get back. Let's go back to the safe house, and then I'll give a proper intro to the video. Cause that wasn't an intro. That wasn't even commentary. That was just aimless rambling. But who knows what.
We're back.
Okay. So
That thing.
Your guess is as good as mine, pal. So last episode, we had an adventure in the forested house area, which is... I don't know if it's either this level or the next level that's the most terrifying one in the game, but they're both horrifying to play through. So...
Seemed so sad and desperate.
And the best part is that the scares there didn't rely on jump scares. There were no jump scares at any point throughout that level. It was all just seeing the creature skulking in the distance, seeing her legs move from beneath one of the cabinets, and then I could always see the monster before the noise kicked in. That's what I was talking about in my Bendy series, is that it's not like bam, a monster's in front of you now. They show you the monster, and showing you the monster is enough to terrify you. And what I will say is you never even really get that good of a glimpse of her, unless she kills you, in which case then you get a real up close personal shot. But even then, you don't really see a whole lot about her design. You just see that she's a monster that wants to kill you, and that's your mind fills in the gaps, and that's what makes it terrifying, is the fear of the unknown and the fact that it doesn't have to just play a loud noise to try to startle you. It can just show you the monster, and then that's enough to make you go, oh, I gotta get the hell out of here. And then it plays the noises to kind of enhance the mood. But it does. If you removed the screen static thing that happens when you get near a monster, you would be just as terrified if that wasn't there. Like, there was no jump scare. It's like I could feel her breathing down my neck in that final chase. I was not turning around because I knew she was on my tail. The whole time. I could almost sense her behind me, but I just had to keep going, and that sense of dread, it's the same feeling of dread that I had when I played this for the first time all those years ago, of scrambling to push that ottoman out of the way and pull open the vent and crawl in, and we barely made it out of there alive. No better way to get the adrenaline rushing through than that. Oh my god, and that's why I was reluctant to do that part of...
It's going to be so nice when we're through with all this, and we can play together all the time.
You know, I don't think you were there a second ago, but I'll let it slide. I will allow friendly teleportation. I will not allow enemy teleportation. Which they don't, by the way. There's no enemy teleportation in this game. None whatsoever. You can see very clearly where they are at all times, and you have enough time to react to it. And by the way, I think there's actually 2 monsters roaming that area. We just didn't see. I'm pretty sure there's 2 monsters in that little library section. We just only saw one of them. I'm like 95% sure about that. Anyway, point is that section is horrifying, and I believe that was the first time in my original Let's Play when I died, so yeah, I was not very confident in my abilities to get through that section. I'm honestly surprised. I'm amazed, actually, that I got through that on my first try.
We are getting very close to her. I can feel it. Oh, she must be so worried about you.
Come here, bear. Hey, bear. How you doing? Alright, let's move. Let's roll, everyone. And I'm really trying to think whether I'm more terrified by this level that we're about to play or the one we just played. It's a close race. It is a close race. Also, there's a possibility we might finish the game today. Or at least the main game. Because there's the main game and then there's a little something extra after the credits roll. So, I think we might be able to get through the main game today. I'm not 100% sure about that though. We will have to wait and see. Anyway, pretty sure that's death. I cannot see any. That is death down there, right? If I fall down there, I die. Or maybe not. Oh, actually no. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought I'd die if I dropped down here, but nope. I am completely safe. I am totally 100% safe. Alright, so I'll be honest. Of all the levels in this game, this is the one. Well, actually, no. Of all the levels in this game, the bonus level. I almost said what it was. The bonus level after the credits is the one that I have the least, the weakest memories of. So, or I guess I have much clearer memories of the first half of this game. This level, I'm less clear on the layout of. And the bonus level, I am even less clear on the layout of. There's some bits I remember, like this, which I think, yeah, it's enough to do that, to extend the bridge. Let's get to the other side. Now you can see right there. I thought that was a bottomless pit, but it was not. It was very much not a bottomless pit. So I thought I would die if I dropped down there, but that's what I, actually just what I... It's fine. It's fine. We're safe. Gotta be cautious of that. That's the one thing about this level that I remember extremely clear. Extremely clearly. If you break the bottles, the monster comes to kill you. The monster does not like it when you break the bottles. I did not see a bottle there, but that's on me for not looking. Now, granted, it's probably a good place to put it because it teaches you very, very explicitly that if you break a bottle, bad things happen, but it does so in a place where, in a safe zone, where the monsters can't actually get you, so works out very nicely. And I'm in an eternal struggle with Okay, I think we're good. I think we're cool. I think we're cool to move on. I'm in an eternal struggle with myself as to whether I turn up the brightness or not. In fact, you know what? For the sake of you guys, I'll turn it up just a little bit more. Again, I don't want to turn it up too much because the atmosphere in this game is really, really good. But there is a point where if you make it too dark, you can't even see what's happening. So, yeah. Plus, I think it looks a little bit darker by default on YouTube anyway. So, for the sake of you guys, I will be turning up the brightness. And see, now this is the part where I get stuck. I don't know which way I have to. I don't know which way is the correct way to go. Okay, so drawing in here. So I'll grab this. You guys can see for yourself. Drawing. Don't know where all those are, as I've said previously. And is there another drawing in here? Because I don't... Can I just go through this painting, or is this... No, okay, so I have to go through here. Cool. Because obviously we know from last level that some paintings can be passed through. But... don't like those noises. Don't like those noises at all. That's fine. Ugh. I think that's the right way to go. I'm pretty sure that looks familiar to me. So this is probably the secret way. Also, there's a possibility that we might actually finish the game today, or at least finish the main game today. So I don't know for sure if we will, but I mean, it depends, because this level's pretty long. I believe my video on this level is about 36 minutes long. That said, pretty sure a good chunk of that is the ending, which takes up a decent amount of time, and then the credits. So, how long the level itself actually is might not be that different from the rest of the game, but I don't know for sure. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Don't even slightly like those voices. Honestly, it's kind of exciting. Because obviously, like I said, I know the story, I know what happens, I know how this all ends. And I know the general layout of this level and what you have to do and what the obstacles are, but the specifics of it have been lost to time, so... Because it's been so long since I played it, so it's kind of like playing it for the first time again. Sort of. Alright, and in case you didn't already get the idea that breaking glass is bad, this ought to seal the deal. And I know I keep saying it, you're probably sick of hearing me reiterate this over and over again, but fear of the unknown. Less is more sometimes. Seeing that menacing, ominous shadow pass by and get just obscured by the light is so much more impactful than actually being able to see the monster. See, alright, I have to take it out of the thing, thank you. I think that's the end of this level right there. That's a Discord message. Don't know who would dare message me while I'm playing Among the Sleep, but I'm afraid they'll have to wait. Yeah, because you can see the cube of the memories. So this is the ending. That's the end of the level right there. But of course, there's a bit of a hike to get to that point because we need to find ourselves a star in order to open up that door. And drawing right here, I'm starting to think. I think they might deliberately put more drawings in this last level because they want you to start picking up on what's really happening in the story. Because they don't want it to.
What's that sound?
I think because I didn't really find any of the drawings on my first. I found a couple of them maybe, but not many of them. And when the big plot twist started to come to light, I still had an understanding of what was going on, and none of it felt. It all felt logically built up to, and it all felt natural. But still, if it definitely will feel more led up to if you find the drawings. That you don't need to find the drawings, but it definitely helps, as is the case with any game with supplementary storytelling. Why did I crouch there? With supplementary storytelling and additional things like be it audio logs or. I knew there was a reason I closed this door. I knew there was a reason that I thought to close this door. I hate that sound effect of the door creaking itself open. I hate that sound effect so much. Because it's so good. It's so creepy. Yeah, you just stay back. Okay, I think I heard my own footsteps and I got scared. I'll be honest there. I think I heard my own footsteps and had a mini panic attack. But that's alright. Oh, right, yeah, you have to extend the drawers out all the way for you to be able to properly step on them. Kind of, yeah, I don't need to open a third drawer. Good to go right up here. But as is the case with any game with supplementary storytelling material like that, it'll always make much more sense if you go out of your way to find those things, but they're usually, I emphasize usually, because sometimes you get a Halo 5 situation where if you don't consume if you don't consume material outside the main game, you have no clue what's going on. But most of the time, games are pretty good about that stuff, of just things like audio logs and drawings giving you more rather than the lack of consuming them giving you less, if that makes sense. Am I even making sense? I don't know. Oh my... To reiterate my statement from the first game, or the first episode, this game is not without cheap jump scares entirely. See, that is a bit... That I approve of. Dropping these things from the ceiling, that's terrifying without startling me. The door thing, I honestly forgot about this one. I honestly completely forgot about this one. The one in the first episode in the living room is burned into my brain. But that one right there, I legitimately forgot all about. So yeah, I am just as critical of the jump scares in this game as I am of them in games like Benny and the Dark Revival. So fear not, there are no double standards here. I am just as discontent with them in this game. However, I think it's been made clear by this point that they occur significantly less in this game than they do in that one. So that's that, I suppose. Now then, oh, this room. Oh no. Oh, this room. I mean, it should look familiar to you guys. This room should kind of ring a bell, but can I open this? Okay, no, I thought I could slide this shut, but I guess I can't even step inside. Alright, that makes me feel a lot less secure than I did a moment ago. Because I know what I have to do, but I don't really have a... Can I hide in the cabinet? Is there even a hiding space? Oh wait, can I slide this? No. Why?
Are you in the kitchen?
No. No, I'm not. You're hearing things. I'm not here. Those footsteps you're hearing are it's just the house settling. Okay, we're gonna hide in here. If this goes wrong, which it might, I honestly don't know for sure. We're gonna jump down and we're gonna hide in that cabinet and we're gonna shut the door. Okay. Get in. Get in and seal the door. Seal the door and wait. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, also, there's no such thing as, oh, you think you're safe, and then you open the door, and then you get you get insta-killed by a surprise jump scare because the game just decided, even though ostensibly the area is completely clear, and you could search every square inch of it and find nothing, the enemy will just materialize out of thin air because the game decided you died because you didn't jump in a hiding station soon enough. That doesn't happen in this game. You can clearly see all the monsters, or at least sense the monsters in some degree. To some degree, I should say. Before you die. Which is good. I very much appreciate that. Now, is it just a case of going backwards? Or is there another spot in this room I have to go in? Because I feel like it's not as easy as just going backwards. In fact, I think I have to go backwards, yeah. Which you think you'd be obvious, right? I have the star, so I can leave, but yeah, that's what I thought. Knew it wasn't gonna be that easy. It wasn't gonna be this easy. And this is not the place I can return to. Yeah, that's what I thought. I gotta find another way around. I was pretty sure that what it was that you try to backtrack and then something happens to prevent you from being able to do so, and that's what that something was. So we gotta go this way now. If I can climb, thank you. And this is the part. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Open, 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 open. That's the one thing about this game that is not aging as well as I hoped, is the pulling doors closed and doing things like that. I get that you're supposed to be a 2-year-old, so it's not as easy for you to do stuff like that as it would be for an adult, but the actual controls through which you have to interact with these things is very cumbersome. Think the coast is clear? You know, I have the ability to lean around corners and I never do it. Probably should do that more often. Every door, I'm afraid to open every single door. Every single door. Every single creaking noise. No! Damn it! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just go back here. I knew there was one of those doors. I knew there was one of those trick doors. Nope, you can't get me in here. I knew there was one of those trick doors somewhere on this level. I just didn't know where it was. And by the time I realized what door it was too late. Fortunately, they give you a really easy out. Okay, I think all the bottles are broken. God, the sound design is so good. Did this game win any awards? I actually don't know if it did, but it should have. What the hell? That's cool. That's totally cool. It's just a miniature version of the second level. That's fine. That's okay. Oh no. Oh, right. The maze of bottles. This is what I remember. Then there's no way around, is there? Because there's a big old thing blocking my way here. Yeah, I gotta go through the maze of bottles. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I heard that. No, don't you dare close. Don't you dare close. I need that open if I need a quick out, I need that door open. Okay, we're gonna crawl. Actually, is crawling a good idea? I think it might actually be smarter to just walk. Because crawling is faster, which means I have less control of my movement, because oh my god, this is so nerve-wracking. Shit! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? That was dumb. That was dumb. Okay, that's fine. I'll take a death. 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 Yep, that's on me. Yep, that's totally on me. Yep, I don't know what. That was so dumb. I trigger fingered. I clicked the mouse button. We were doing so good too. That wasn't even. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. We'll go again. I just clicked the. I accidentally clicked the left mouse button. That's all that was. It's just an accidental click of the left mouse button. Where is this checkpoint? I think this is actually pretty good. Because I think this is right before... Oh yeah, okay, it's right here. This is a good checkpoint. Hey, excuse me. Basketball, out of my way, please. Thank you. Okay. So, the good thing is that it saves the world state, so I don't have to worry about getting through the bottles again. Damn it. I'm just pissed at myself for that. I could have totally avoided that. I almost made it through this entire game deathless, and then I just screwed up right at the last second. That's annoying. Ah, well. Can't win them all, I suppose. I knew if there was any spot in the game I was gonna get screwed over, it was gonna be there. That was almost very bad. Just preemptively opening all the doors. Preemptively opening every single door. Because I don't trust anything. Stay open. Stay open. Dumbass door. I think there's probably a drawing in here, so let me go fetch a drawing. Because I don't know. Forgot about that too. I guess there's actually no drawing in here. Just a chair. That's cool. Chairs are cool. Chairs are fine. And dandy. Shit. Get in. That one wasn't even me. That one, like, actually wasn't me. I think that was just something that broke. Okay. You can do this. I feel we're getting closer to the end. Just keep an eye on the bottles. Keep an eye on the bottles. And if this... That's not allowed. And if this goes wrong, we just sprint back to that door. Or not sprint, we crawl back to that door. I think I broke something. I'm almost positive that something just broke. I didn't hear a breaking sound, but I heard the sound of something glass related. We are taking 0 chances. 0 chances are being taken today. Although I think that one might have just been me overreacting. But you did hear that, right? It sounded like it could have been a bottle breaking. Well, that's not something we want. Okay, we made it through. We're safe. We are in the clear. Oh no, there's one more gauntlet of bottles. Okay, this one I think is a guaranteed bottle break. So let's just get in. Oh no, I got it without breaking it. Cool. I thought that one you had to break and it was just a test of speed. Get out of my way, you stupid coats. This is so goddamn nerve-wracking. Is there a bottle behind this door too? The answer was no. The answer was that there was, in fact, no bottle behind that door. I swear we're getting close. This feels like we're getting close. Yes, aha, okay, it's right here. That honestly wasn't that bad. The only death was entirely my fault. And it's because it wasn't even because I hit a bottle. It's because I stupidly, I don't know what it is. I guess maybe trigger finger's the wrong word, but I just clicked. I didn't want to click the left mouse button. It just happened. Maybe because my nerves were shot or something. I don't know. Whatever the reason was, I clicked a button, or I clicked the left mouse button that I did not want to, and then that led to my death. It's on me, but man, that's gonna annoy me. Honestly, I think I would have been less annoyed at myself if I had just died by actually hitting the bottle by walking into it. Because the way I did die...
Got the final memory. Let's hurry.
I don't know, I'm just not satisfied with that. Alright, but we're not out of the woods yet. Ugh. We are so not out of the woods yet. Anything in here? Okay. That's it. The final route home. The final route back. Just go. One last push to the end. Don't turn around. We're almost there. Oh no. Oh no. At this point, you have basically beaten the game. So, from here on out, I'm just gonna shut up. Maybe you'll hear an odd line or two from me here and there. But for the most part, I'm just gonna go silent and let you enjoy the ending of Among the Sleep.
Not now. Not now, hon. I said, not now. None of us want that. I will find you.
So at this point, I believe it's pretty clear why there were only 2 monsters. Why specifically breaking alcoholic beverages was the thing to set off the monster. And why at the very beginning of the game, the fuzzy noise that appears on the screen when the only 2 entities present are our parents is the same white fuzzy noise that appears whenever a monster is nearby. And ordinarily we would need 2 people to push these buttons, but sadly our friend lost his arm. So we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Or I guess 1 stone and 1 arm. And now, there's only 1 door left to go through. And where does that door lead, you might ask? It leads us right back where we started. With all the memories we made along the way. A music box. Amulet thing, pink elephant, and a book. I suppose all I was left to do is see what's really going on here. You see little bits and pieces of our adventure along the way. Little half crescent moon. I think I might have seen a star back there somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Never mind. Thought it was back there, but it's literally right here. It's funny. It's the same cheerful, happy room from the beginning of the game. But suddenly, our bedroom and the house as a whole feel quite as safe as they used to. See plenty of things here. Big balls that we've seen, the owls that we've seen along the way. So many little memories of our pendants is the thing. The pendant from the necklaces. That's the term I was looking for that I couldn't put together for some reason. Speaking of putting things together, a familiar puzzle. Lots of things that should ring a bell for those who have been watching this LP over the last 3 days. I honestly didn't think we'd be through the game this quickly.
Stay away from me! I'm sorry. I never meant to. It's too much.
Hi there, little one. Come here. Did you like your gift? What happened to his arm? Don't worry. We'll fix him up.
So that's Among the Sleep. Sort of. We're not quite done just yet. Because as I said, it's a bit of a bonus level that we've yet to play through. It's pretty short. Well, I mean, according to my Let's Play, the video of me playing through the bonus level is 24 minutes long, but I'm guessing at least 10 minutes of that are the final credits. In fact, I'm gonna check right now. Let's see. Okay, no, it's not 10 minutes long, but it is 6 minutes of credits, so we should be able to get to the final level in about 20 minutes. We're not gonna do that today, we're gonna do it tomorrow. Ordinarily, this is the part of the Let's Play when I give my final thoughts on the game as a whole, and specifically the story. But thing is, for as much of the story as we've just discovered, there's still a few things you guys don't know that will be revealed in the bonus level that will recontextualize some things even further, which is going to prevent me from giving my full thoughts on it so far, or full thoughts on it as a whole. But what I'll say for the time being is this game holds up just as well as I thought it did. I mean, gameplay-wise, I feel like I've already talked your ear off enough about the subtleties of the way it communicates its scares to you, how it doesn't rely on cheap jump scares. There were some, I counted 2 jump scares in the entire game, which is not that bad, especially compared to some other games. It's mostly just psychological horror getting in your head and just making you terrified for your safety, not relying on cheap stuff like jump scares, which is awesome to see. Really, the only ding I have against it is just the really jank controls for actually opening things, like I had to spin my mouse around the entirety of my mouse pad in order to turn that wheel, which I really shouldn't have to do, let's be frank here. Level design, I mean, the level's design works out nicely in terms of giving you plenty of spaces to hide, but also leaving you just open enough to where you don't feel too trapped. I think the weakest level in terms of design and raw layout is probably the last one, unfortunately, just because most of it amounts to just hallways with doors that you hide in. I think the best level is the forest level, where it's open enough to where you have enough room to move, you don't feel locked in, but you also have space to hide if things get tough. And, of course, well, I guess variety-wise, I also like the variety of the levels. I think it's a nice diverse array of locations you can explore. Part of me wishes the game was longer, because I want more. But I also think it's long enough for it to justify the story I was trying to tell. And like I said, the final level also kind of helps that out a bit. But it was shorter than I expected it to be. I didn't think we'd get to the final level, or get to the credits until at least another 2 episodes, because in my original Let's Play, it took me 5 episodes to get there. Of course, it's also when I made my video shorter, and episode 4 is only 13 minutes long, so make of that what you will. But yeah, we got here faster than I expected, is the point. And talking about the story, I feel like I already pointed out the main things, but there's now some significance to the coats that we saw hanging in the closet at the beginning, and how one of those creatures is just draped in that coat. And like I said, I really can't get my full thoughts on it yet, because there's still some things in the final level that we haven't seen yet. But based purely on what we know right now in terms of revealing what the true monster was all along, I was very impressed by how it sets up that narrative slowly as the game goes on. Because there's a reason in the moment for you to think that breaking the bottles would anger a monster, because it's just like, it's a loud noise. Of course it's gonna draw attention to you, but more specific reason why, it's because it has to do with her alcoholism, and that I don't want to go too in-depth in the story because of what the final level has in store. But you won't have to wait too long for it. I'm gonna play it tomorrow or wrap this up. I expected this game to take 5 episodes to complete, but I guess I'm gonna be able to get it done in 4 episodes. Which I guess means that you'll get 2 episodes of Rush on Friday instead of the 1. So, that's neat. We look for a silver lining there. And yeah, the credits are pretty long, which I guess is why... Actually, let me check how long the credits were in my episode 5 of my original Let's Play. They were... Ooh, wow, they were 14 minutes long. 14 minutes of credits, roughly speaking. So, yep. I have not been counting, but I have a feeling we're going to be here. I believe these are the Kickstarters, I think is what all these names are. I don't know for sure, I wasn't actually paying too close attention, but I'm pretty sure these are the Kickstarter backers, which would explain why there's so many of them. We're only in the J's, so yeah, it's going to take us a while to get through this, but this just reinforced, because as I said from the beginning, the reason why I wanted to play this is because coming off the heels of Bendy and the Dark Revival, I just wanted to play a good horror game. And this game is just the polar opposite of everything that Bendy does in terms of how it scares the player, how it builds tension, how it builds atmosphere, how it builds story. Especially because, as you can see, like, both Bendy and this game are ones that tell stories which aren't exactly literal, right? Because obviously the big reveal is that there wasn't actually a giant monster chasing after us. It was just materializations in our imagination of what the monsters are, which it's kind of set up earlier because right at the beginning we enter our closet, and even though it's pretty clear from the outset that the closet doesn't actually go back that deep, we still manage to go further beyond the limits of the back wall of the closet. And then at the end of the game, it ends with us in that same closet because that's how imagination works. So it's little things like that slowly build this up. And there's no instance where you think, how did that happen? How did that happen? And I suppose you could say in that case, well, what's the difference between something like Bendy, which also has the whole "it was all a dream" cliche, or it was all a material. Well, sorry, I guess after the sequel, it wasn't a dream anymore. It was actually just an alternate universe where the cycle breakers, whatever bullshit. But you know what I mean. It was, as far as we knew from the first game, it was believed to be just a dream of a story where none of it actually happened, and it was all just a figment of Henry's imagination or whatever. And at the time, I didn't like that at all because it made the whole thing feel cheap. But outside of the meta reasons why this is much more satisfying, because that game actually built itself up as if that way. It built itself up over the course of 5 chapters, over the course of a year and a half, as if it was all a really serious story that occurred in the real world, as opposed to a complete fake out that had no stakes at all. But even in universe, once you get outside, until Benny and the Dark Revival, where it fleshed things out a bit more in terms of explaining what was going on, in terms of, like, these people are real, it's not just a dream, it's a separate universe, pocket dimension thing. It's still dumb, because the motivations that they gave for how that came to be were awful, but at least they tried to make it better in terms of, they tried to make it better and more satisfying as an inclusion. I still don't think it worked all well, but they at least tried, whereas originally there was no such attempt to do that. But here, there is a story outside of the dream. There is legitimate character stuff going on, and there's a narrative that happens outside of all the horror elements that is directly intertwined with those dreams, as opposed to walking into a room at the end where it's like, oh, there's notes from all these characters who have real world counterparts. It really is interesting just seeing how there's the parallels between the two games, and how one does this concept, executes on this idea so much better than, so much better than the other. It's seriously like night and day. But I suppose that's all I can really say for now until we reach the true ending of this game. I think it was originally supposed to be a bad ending that got scrapped for whatever reason, but I think there's no, in case you're wondering, there's no bad or good endings here. It's just one ending that you reach for getting to the credits. There's no choices you can make to differ that at all. Yeah, I'll have a bit more to say in the story tomorrow once the credits roll for a second time, because I will say originally this was like this the bonus level I'm alluding to wasn't always in the game. It was something that was added. I don't even know how long after the game came out it was added, but it was DLC. I think it was a full year after the game came out that we got the bonus level. So the story technically wasn't even finished for a while. But this didn't... To me, this doesn't feel like an incomplete ending. Like, they could have ended it here, and it would have been still a satisfying, complete story. But there was more going on that the drawings alluded to that needed to be fleshed out. And I don't really have that strong of a positive of memories of the actual gameplay of the bonus level, to be honest with you. I remember being kind of let down by it gameplay-wise, but story-wise, it is important. It is very important for the story that the final level unfolds in the way that it does. But I guess that'll be it for my story thoughts until then. Great game. It's absolutely phenomenal horror game. I know I've said it before, but making the kid 2 years old, just having you play as a small child, already makes everything. Sorry, excuse me. My throat got caught up for a second. Already makes everything so much more terrifying, which you'd think would have been the case. Since I say that, and then I think of Security Breach, where you are playing as a child and nothing's scary because that game is a joke. But so I guess I shouldn't say that simply playing as a child inherently makes the game scarier, because obviously Security Breach proves that's not true. But you know what I mean. This game would be a lot less intimidating if you were playing as an adult, but the fact that you're playing as a completely powerless child in this world where he's completely overwhelmed adds a lot more stakes to the story that otherwise wouldn't be there. But I think I talked your ear off about this enough. There's still a well, I guess I can say it now, right? Because the bonus level is a prologue showing what happens before the game begins. So we'll be starting up the prologue tomorrow, and then the full story will be revealed. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for the finale of Among the Sleep. Goodbye.